What's good? What's good? This is your host, Swag Boy, from SwagBoy360.com. Today's episode, Dame Dash continues to air out Jay-Z's dirty laundry. I'm about to play a clip for y'all, and I'm going to give y'all my feedback. Here we go.
You know, the funny is like Biggs is rocking with him so tough. And the reason why Rockefeller broke up in the first place was because he didn't want to break bread with Biggs no more. And I was like, yo, we can start something different. But but I can't do that to Biggs. You know what I mean?
Hold on. What you mean he didn't want to break? What do you mean?
He didn't want Biggs to be a part of it anymore. That's what happened. He probably like leaned on us and was like, yo, I should get more. And I'm like, I'm the best CEO in the world. I'm not doing that.
Right.
And then Biggs was like, it was a whole thing. But it's just funny how things roll out. But yeah, they weren't speaking for like 2 years.
Gotcha.
No one knew though, but it was I don't know, you don't like to see people eat. Or at least that's, now, I don't know why they would want to devalue my third or try to quit me. I don't get it.
Okay, here's my opinion on this situation. Here's my opinion on this situation about what Dame Dash just said. If y'all remember a couple years ago, Dame Dash was on the Breakfast Club. He was on the Breakfast Club, and I remember when him and Charlemagne and Envy got into an argument. And if y'all could remember, the argument was about Charlemagne being a chatty patty, because Charlemagne kept asking Dame about Jay-Z. Dame did not want to talk about Jay-Z. He said, I'm not here to talk about Jay-Z. I'm here to talk about my son selling these chocolate chip cookies. I'm here to talk about these movies that I'm doing. I did not want to talk about Jay-Z. I'm not here to talk about Jay-Z. But now, he's doing shows, interviews, talking about Jay-Z. Not only is he talking about Jay-Z, he just told you the reason why Rockefeller broke up. The same question Charlemagne was trying to ask him. What's up with you and Jay-Z? Why the Rock broke up, man? What happened with the Rock, Dame? Yo, you're a chatty patty, man. You're a chatty patty, man. I don't want to talk about another man. I'm here to talk about this. I'm here to talk about that. You're a chatty patty. So why now, Dame, why now air out dirty laundry? Why now tell us that Jay-Z had beef with Biggs? Why now tell us that Jay-Z did not want Biggs being a part of The Rock? Why now? What's the reason? Because you ain't want to talk about it years ago on the Breakfast Club. You got into a whole verbal fight with the guest. You was telling Charlemagne, yo, don't ask me this, ask me that. You was trying to interview yourself through another host. So now I'm wondering, because I don't hear Jay-Z talking about Dame Dash. I don't hear Jay-Z talking about Dame Dash. Why is Dame Dash talking about Jay-Z? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, when you break up in a relationship, let's say the person who does the dumping, they dump the other person, they just move on. But that one person that got dumped, they real bitter. And every time they talk about their ex, they is always in a negative manner. Oh, she did this, he did that. Oh, you know what? He fouled for that. She fouled for that. But the breakup was years ago. And you wonder, yo, that breakup was years ago. Why are you still talking about your ex-boyfriend? Why are you still talking about your ex-girlfriend? That happened years ago. Dame Dash. The Rock broke up decades ago. Why are we still talking about it? Why are we still talking about it? Dame, this is what you need to do. Dame Dash needs to do his own movie about Rockefeller. That's what he needs to do. Do a movie about how The Rock started, how The Rock broke up. I promise you, everybody will want to see that movie. But for you to say negative things about Jay-Z here and there is not a good look for you. It doesn't make you look strong in your spot. It makes you look like a bitter man. You look very bitter. You look like the bitter ex-girlfriend. You look like the bitter ex-boyfriend that can't move on and replace the girl that dumped him. You look like the bitter ex-girlfriend who can't move on and replace the boyfriend that dumped her. That's what you look like. And Jay-Z even said it. If you the mastermind, go make another Jay-Z. Go make another Rockefeller. If you the mastermind. Jay-Z went on and did good things. Jay-Z done moved on and created other dynasties. Maybe not as big as The Rock, but he's still moving on, being productive, being successful. And I'm sure you are too, Dame. But Dame, the way you taking shots at Jay-Z is not a good look for you. It's not a good look for your brand. You look very bitter, and it looks like you still got pain that you haven't healed from. It makes you look like the ex-boyfriend who got dumped by his girlfriend and he ain't want to let her go. You ain't want to let her go. But you had to let her go anyway, but you still mad you had to let her go. And now every time you talk about her, it's always in a negative light. You always talking about her negatively, saying all the bad things she did. You and Jay-Z knew each other for years. What about all the good things he did? Because think about this, Dame. If Jay-Z wanted to, he could probably air out some dirty laundry about you, right? But see, Jay-Z, he ain't worried about Dame. Jay-Z done moved on from Dame. Jay-Z ain't about to tell other people all the dirty stuff Dame did. So in closing, I want y'all to be like Dame. Be like Dame Dash. Be productive. Be successful. Be an entrepreneur. Be an innovator. Be a game changer. But when something is over, when a relationship is over, when a friendship is over, don't be like Dame. Don't be bitter like Dame. Don't be regretful like Dame. Accept it and move on and continue to pursue greatness and happiness. And that was today's episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'ma catch you on the next go round, my nigga. Hello.